Fans think Zendaya was worried Tom Holland would kiss someone else right in front of her. Zendaya's reaction to Chrissy Teigen's Spidey kiss stunt on lip sync battle had fans loving how real and protective she is over Tom Holland. There is no shortage of romance in Hollywood with couple goals in every corner you turn to. However, there is just something about Tom Holland and Zendaya that makes us kick our feet in excitement like a teenage girl. The two have been going strong since they first confirmed their relationship, and their chemistry both on and off screen has captured the hearts of fans around the world. From being in complete sync with each other to supporting their careers, Tom Holland and Zendaya's moments together prove time and time again why they are the cutest couple in Tinseltown. However, if we have to handpick a moment that stands out from the rest, we will have to go all the way back to their appearance on Lip Sync Battle, where Zendaya seemed a little too worried that Chrissy Teigen was going to kiss her man. When Tom Holland and Zendaya appeared on Lip Sync Battle, we thought things couldn't get better than the actress dressing up as Bruno Mars and jamming it out to 24K magic. But then, the scene shifted to Rihanna's Umbrella and Holland basically blew us, and Zendaya, away. Needless to say, the winner was a unanimous decision. After the performance, host Chrissy Teigen entered the set, dangling upside down from a harness, dressed in a Spider-Man costume. She stated, "Just wanted to see if it's possible that I live out one of my biggest fantasies." As soon as Teigen's words fell on the actress' ear, she was stressed, and her bright smile was completely wiped off her face. After all, she probably thought that the woman was hoping to kiss Holland. Luckily for her, Teigen's husband, John Legend, surprised the audience with his cameo, and the two recreated the iconic kiss from Spider-Man 2002. While the moment ends in laughter thanks to Legend's surprise entry, her reaction was priceless. The brief moment of panic quickly became one of the most memorable highlights from the show. Fans react to Zendaya's reaction as expected. The internet did not disappoint. Social media is filled with reactions to the Dune actress' face when Teigen puts her wish forward. Everything from the vanishing smile to the subtle gulp caused fans to have an absolute field day with the moment. What makes it even better is that when the episode first aired, their relationship was still under wraps. Thus, Zendaya may have tried to keep her cool as the events unfolded in front of her eyes, but fans could clearly see just how worried she was. Did Zendaya once quietly help Malcolm and Marie crew pocket $300,000 each? Zendaya didn't just star in Malcolm and Marie, she flipped the script behind the scenes. Read on to learn more about what happened there. While filming the pandemic-era Netflix drama, the powerhouse actor, Zendaya, made a bold call that helped crew members walk away with serious coin. Thanks to her push for a profit-sharing model, some walked off set with an extra $300,000 in their pockets. Yep, Zendaya made sure her team ate. She worked with Euphoria creator Sam Levinson and co-star John David Washington to shoot the movie in secret during COVID lockdowns. The setup was simple. One location, two actors, one long night of raw, relationship-fueled dialogue. Shot entirely in black and white, Malcolm and Marie leaned all the way into intimacy. But behind that stripped-down aesthetic was a bold, experimental production model, and Zendaya helped build it. The Dune actress revealed during an HFPA panel for the Golden Globes that she advocated for a points-based pay structure so crew could benefit directly when the movie sold. "We got to create this financial structure where all of our crew members also got points on it, so when it sold, they made money as well, so hopefully that will be a system that can continue," she explained. "I think it's important that we take care of our people." The project sold to Netflix for a whopping $30 million, per Variety. And according to Today, typically 1 point equals 1%. Which meant even one single point netted a crew member around $300,000 from that deal. Many likely had more than one. Zendaya didn't just talk the talk. She backed up her words with action. "It just felt like the right thing to do," she added. "These are the people that are laying all the tracks and were with us through the whole thing, and literally putting their blood, sweat, and tears into it." And she wasn't exaggerating. The production followed strict COVID protocols, involved a skeleton crew, and was shot in just 2 weeks. In a moment where Hollywood was mostly frozen, Malcolm and Marie kept people employed, and then paid them like power players. As for the movie itself, it dropped on Netflix to big buzz but mixed reactions. Critics weren't exactly swooning. One sharp take from Vulture's Angelica Jade Bastian read, at one point, during one of Malcolm's endless protestations about the state of modern filmmaking, he declares, cinema doesn't need to have AFC King message. It needs to have a heart and electricity. It's a shame the creators behind Malcolm and Marie didn't realize the film has neither. Despite early Oscar chatter, the movie walked away without any nominations. But what Zendaya pulled off behind the scenes? That changed the game. She took her star power and turned it into equity, for everyone who made the vision happen. No spotlight. No speeches. Just one hell of a quiet, million-dollar move. Zendaya skips this meal every day, shares go-to dinner recipe when it comes to the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Many people really zero in on what their favorite celebrities are eating. That's because many of us hope to replicate their figures and health status on our own, giving us some of the A-lister looks that we've come to know and love. But, without having access to the time and resources that these famous folks do, it can be hard to get the same results, even with diet and exercise, but that doesn't keep us from wondering what famous stars like Zendaya eat each day. Keep reading to find out what her daily diet consists of, including whether or not Zendaya has remained a vegetarian since striking it big in Hollywood as a teen. Zendaya skips breakfast and has a go-to salad for dinner. According to a 2024 interview that the star gave to Cosmopolitan, Zendaya likes to kick off her morning without the most important meal of the day. That's not to say that she doesn't love traditional breakfast foods. She's an especially huge fan of pancakes topped with berries and Nutella, just not first thing in the morning. When lunch rolls around, Zendaya likes to nosh on some ramen with hot sauce, according to Eat This, Not That, and she often has a post-meal lemonade later in the day. Once dinner rolls around, Zendaya likes to dig into a big salad. However, that doesn't mean she's only getting her greens. According to 17, she also likes to add lemon juice, olive oil, vegetable broth, and brown rice to the mix. Is Zendaya a vegetarian? The Euphoria star is a lifelong vegetarian, according to Cosmopolitan, which was a decision she made back when she was just 9 years old. However, she admits that abstaining from meat and animal byproducts isn't always easy, and it's not for the reasons you may think. Zendaya told People magazine that she's actually not that into a key ingredient required for her vegetarian lifestyle: veggies. I'm a vegetarian who doesn't like vegetables too much, makes it challenging, she joked. My main reason for being a vegetarian is that I'm an animal lover, definitely not because I love vegetables. Of course, this only further proves Zendaya's dedication to the cause, especially knowing that those nightly salads aren't exactly her cup of tea. I'm a vegetarian who doesn't like vegetables too much, makes it challenging, she joked. My main reason for being a vegetarian is that I'm an animal lover, definitely not because I love vegetables. Of course, this only further proves Zendaya's dedication to the cause, especially knowing that those nightly salads aren't exactly her cup of tea. Zendaya, Doechii and the Met Gala's most anticipated celebrity guests. With the 2025 Met Gala approaching, celebrating the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute's Spring 2025 exhibition, Superfine, Tailoring Black Style, at the helm of celebrity co-chairs Colman Domingo, Lewis Hamilton, A$AP Rocky and Pharrell Williams, alongside longtime co-chair and Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour, anticipation has spiked around the event's notoriously exclusive and secretive guest list. And its ceremonious reveal. With the 2025 Met Gala approaching, celebrating the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute's Spring 2025 exhibition, Superfine, Tailoring Black Style, at the helm of celebrity co-chairs Colman Domingo, Lewis Hamilton, A$AP Rocky and Pharrell Williams, alongside longtime co-chair and Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour, anticipation has spiked around the event's notoriously exclusive and secretive guest list. And its ceremonious reveal. After the pair's iconized back-to-back looks at last year's gala, Zendaya and the actress, longtime stylist La Roche are among the list of rumored guests at this year's gala. Teasing readers with a small taste before the big night, Roche styled several celebrities for American Vogue's most recent issue, including the looks worn by magazine's cover star A$AP Rocky. Rihanna and Zendaya led 2025 Met Gala betting markets, with odds open on designers and red carpet couples. See who's tipped to dominate fashion's biggest night on May 5th. Fashion's most anticipated night returns on May 5th, with the 2025 Met Gala celebrating the Costume Institute's new exhibit, Superfine, Tailoring Black Style. The dress code, tailored for you, invites bold, personalized interpretations centered around Black designers and the history of menswear. With stylists and stars now deep in final fittings, the bedding markets are heating up, from who Rihanna and Zendaya will wear, to which couples will make their entrance together. Zendaya is expected to appear alongside fiancé Tom Holland at the event, with the couple topping the bedding market to show. In photos taken in Los Angeles on Friday, April 25, the two stars, both 28, can be seen spending some time together outside of Zendaya's trailer on the Euphoria set. Holland also brought along his fiancé's miniature schnauzer Noon for some playtime. In the snaps, Zendaya wore a casual look featuring a white sweatshirt, brown sweatpants and a pair of cozy slippers as she enjoyed a green drink and visited with her fiancé. Making 2017 Spider-Man: Homecoming, with Holland in the titular role and Zendaya playing his love interest MJ. While the pair sparked relationship rumors that year, a source told People at the time that they were romantically linked but were careful to keep it private. They were adamant in public that they were merely close friends. "We are like the best of friends," Holland told People of his co-star at the film's premiere. "She's so great and amazing."
List of awards and nominations received by Zendaya. Zendaya is an American actress and singer who has received various accolades throughout her career, including 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, a Critics' Choice Television Award, a Golden Globe Award, a Satellite Award and a Saturn Award, as well as earning nominations for an AACTA Award, a Critics' Choice Movie Award and a Screen Actors Guild Award. From 2010 to 2013, Zendaya starred in the Disney Channel sitcom Shake It Up. For her performance as Rocky Blue and her work on the show's soundtrack, she was nominated for 2 NAACP Image Awards, 1 Radio Disney Music Award and 3 Young Artist Awards. She played the titular character in the sitcom KC Undercover 2015-2018, which won her 3 Kids' Choice Awards for Favorite Female TV Star. Her film roles include a supporting part as a trapeze artist in the musical drama The Greatest Showman 2017, for which she won various Kids' Choice Awards and Teen Choice Awards, and a leading role in the romantic drama Malcolm and Marie 2021, which she also produced and earned her a nomination for the Critics' Choice Movie Award for Best Actress. Zendaya has portrayed MJ in the Marvel Cinematic Universe starting from the 2017 film Spider-Man: Homecoming, and won the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress for its sequel Far From Home 2019. Since 2019, Zendaya stars as Rue Bennett on the HBO teen drama series Euphoria, for which she won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series. At age 24, she is the youngest winner of the Drama Lead Actress category in history and also the second African American to win the award, following Viola Davis. She received 4 nominations at the 74th Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Drama Series, making her the youngest producer nominee ever at the Emmy Awards. 2. For this role, she has also won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Television Series, Drama along with a BET Award, 3 Black Reel Awards, a Critics' Choice Television Award and a Satellite Award, while she has been nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award. Zendaya was born to teachers Claire Stormer and Kazemba Hamu. She began performing in Oakland, California, at a young age, practicing hula with the Academy of Hawaiian Arts and dancing with Future Shock Oakland, a hip-hop dance troupe. She went on to study at the Cal Shakes Conservatory program, Orinda, the American Conservatory Theater, San Francisco, and the Oakland School for the Arts. While attending the latter, Zendaya acted in many stage productions, including Once on This Island at the Berkeley Playhouse and Caroline, or Change at Palo Alto's TheaterWorks, both in California. Her other theatrical credits included William Shakespeare's Richard III, Twelfth Night, and As You Like It. She also modeled, appeared in TV commercials, and was a dancer in a Kids Bop video. Critics' Choice Movie Awards Edit. The Critics' Choice Movie Awards are an award show presented annually by the Canadian American Critics' Choice Association (CCA) to honor the finest in cinematic achievement. Critics' Choice Television Awards Edit. The Critics' Choice Television Awards are accolades that are presented annually by the Canadian American Critics' Choice Association (CCA) to honor the finest in television achievement. Golden Globe Awards Edit. The Golden Globe Awards are accolades bestowed by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association (HFPA) to recognize excellence in both American and international film and television productions. Primetime Emmy Awards Edit. The Primetime Emmy Award is an American award bestowed by the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences (ATAS) in recognition of excellence in American primetime television programming. Screen Actors Guild Awards Edit. The Screen Actors Guild Awards are organized by the Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists (SAG-AFTRA). First awarded in 1995, the awards aim to recognize excellent achievements in film and television. AACTA International Awards Edit. The AACTA International Awards are presented annually by the Australian Academy of Cinema and Television Arts (AACTA) to recognize and honor achievements in the global film and television industry. BET Awards Edit. The BET Awards are an American award show established by the Black Entertainment Television (BET) network to celebrate African Americans and other American minorities in music, acting, sports, and other fields of entertainment over the past year. Black Reel Awards Edit. The Black Reel Awards are an annual American awards ceremony hosted by the Foundation for the Augmentation of African Americans in Film (FAAAF) to recognize excellence of African Americans, as well as the cinematic achievements of the African diaspora, in the global film industry, as assessed by the Foundation's voting membership. CinemaCon Awards Edit. The CinemaCon is an annual convention controlled by the National Association of Theater Owners (NATO), which bestows various awards that honor cinematic achievements each year. Critics' Choice Celebration of Black Cinema Awards Edit. The Celebration of Black Cinema is an annual ceremony presented by the Canadian American Critics' Choice Association (CCA) to honor the cinematic achievements of African American artists. Dorian Awards Edit. The Dorian Awards are film and television accolades given by GALECA, the Society of LGBTQ Entertainment Critics, founded in 2009 as the Gay and Lesbian Entertainment Critics Association. Glamour Awards Edit. The Glamour Awards is an annual set of awards hosted by Glamour to honor extraordinary and inspirational women from a variety of fields, including entertainment, business, sports, music, science, medicine, education and politics. iHeartRadio Music Awards Edit. The iHeartRadio Music Awards is a music awards show that celebrates music heard throughout the year across iHeartMedia radio stations nationwide and on iHeartRadio, iHeartMedia's digital music platform. Shorty Awards Edit. The Shorty Awards is an annual awards show recognizing the people and organizations that produce real-time short-form content across Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch and the rest of the social web. Teen Choice Awards Edit. The Teen Choice Awards are an annual awards show that airs on the Fox television network. The awards honor the year's biggest achievements in music, film, sports, television, fashion, social media, and more, voted by viewers living in the U.S., aged 13 and over, through various social media sites. Young Artist Awards Edit. The Young Artist Award is an accolade presented by the Young Artist Foundation, a nonprofit organization founded in 1978 to honor excellence of youth performers. In 2010, Zendaya won the part of Raquel Rocky Blue, one of the lead characters in the Disney Channel's Shake It Up, a comedy about two Chicago teenagers attempting to realize their dreams of becoming professional dancers. The show ran until 2013, and during that time Zendaya released her first single, Swag It Out, 2011, and her first full album, Zendaya 2013, which featured the hit song, Replay. She also starred in a number of Disney made-for-TV movies, including Frenemies 2012 and Zapped 2014. Between her acting and singing, Zendaya had developed a large fan base, and in 2013 she published a book of advice, Between You and Me, How to Rock Your Tween Years with Style and Confidence 2013, aimed toward her preteen fans. In addition, Zendaya put her dancing skills to the test as a contestant on the 16th season 2013 of Dancing with the Stars. Although she had the highest scores for most of the season, she was the runner-up on the final episode. From 2015 to 2018, Zendaya starred in Disney's KC Undercover and produced a number of episodes of the show. Looking to broaden her range, Zendaya appeared in her first non-Disney role in 2015, guest starring on the TV comedy Black-ish. At this time she also appeared in a number of music videos, including Taylor Swift's Bad Blood, 2015, Beyoncé's All Night, 2016, and Bruno Mars's Versace on the Floor, 2017. In 2017 Zendaya had her first big screen role, as Michelle MJ, Jones in Spider-Man: Homecoming. That same year she showed off her many talents in the musical film The Greatest Showman, performing trapeze and singing with Zac Efron, one of the movie's most talked about songs, Rewrite the Stars. In 2019, Zendaya had a guest spot on the TV drama The OA and took on the lead role of Rue Bennett, a high school student battling anxiety and drug addiction in the HBO series Euphoria. Lauded for her haunting, painful, and affecting performance in Euphoria, she received 2 Primetime Emmy Awards 2020, 2022 for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series and a Golden Globe 2023 for Best Actress in a TV Drama. Both of her Emmy wins were historic. At the time of her first award in 2020, Zendaya was the youngest actor to win in that category, and in 2022 she became the first black woman to win that Emmy twice. In addition, she was the youngest 2-time Emmy winner. During this time Zendaya reprised her role as MJ in Spider-Man: Far From Home 2019 and Spider-Man: No Way Home 2021. Her other movies from 2021 included the romantic drama Malcolm and Marie, the animated Space Jam: A New Legacy, and an adaptation of Dune, Frank Herbert's 1965 science fiction epic. In addition to acting, dancing, and singing, Zendaya was also known for her interest in fashion. She often turned heads at red carpet events with her bold, playful looks, including at the 2015 Academy Awards ceremony, where she appeared in an elegant off-the-shoulder ivory gown with her hair in dreadlocks. After a commentator made questionable remarks about the hairstyle, Zendaya addressed the inherent racism the next day on Instagram. She stated, "There is a fine line between what is funny and disrespectful. There is already harsh criticism of African American hair in society. My wearing my hair in locks on an Oscar red carpet was to showcase them in a positive light." The commentator apologized, and Mattel soon created a Barbie doll modeled after Zendaya's red carpet look. In 2016 Zendaya launched a fashion line called Daya. She then collaborated with American designer Tommy Hilfiger on Tommy x Zendaya, which debuted in 2019. That year the collection won acclaim for its fall show in New York, which featured all black models ranging in age from 18 to 70 and included such veterans as Pat Cleveland, Beverly Johnson, Veronica Webb, and Grace Jones. She also published the book, Between You and Me: How to Rock Your Tween Years with Style and Confidence. While she was starring on Disney Channel, Zendaya was inspired to write an advice book for her audience of tween fans. The tween years can be really fun and exciting, but they can also be a tough time in a girl's life, she told Business Wire in 2013. You're just finding your voice and personal style. There's a lot of drama in relationships with other girls, parents, siblings, teachers, and boys. I hope this book will help girls through the tougher parts of the tween years and help them appreciate the fun parts. At the 2015 Oscars, Zendaya defended her locks against negative comments, and Mattel created a Barbie in her likeness to honor her activism. Zendaya wore her hair in dreadlocks to the 2015 Oscars, and the celebrity faced negative comments from E! News reporter Juliana Rancic. Rancic said her dreadlocks must have smelled of patchouli and weed, and the teen responded with a widely applauded Instagram post. There is a fine line between what is funny and what is disrespectful, part of the Instagram post read. My wearing my hair in locks on an Oscar red carpet was to showcase them in a positive light, to remind people of color that our hair is good enough. To me, locks are a symbol of strength and beauty. Later that year, Mattel created a Barbie that matched her red carpet look to honor the young star for being a role model. The doll looks exactly like my look. Literally down to my pinky ring, she told Vogue after the doll was released. I really appreciate that they took the time to make the doll super detailed and took time with the hair, because obviously the hair was so important. Zendaya made history at the 2020 Emmys by becoming the youngest lead actress drama winner. Hollywood star and Euphoria actor Zendaya is all set to receive the Star of the Year award at CinemaCon 2023. According to Variety, a US-based media house, Mitch Newhouser, managing director of CinemaCon, has announced the news. Zendaya will receive the award at the Big Screen Achievement Awards ceremony on the final night of the convention. CinemaCon 2023 will be held at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas from April 24 to 27. In just a few short years, Zendaya has captured audiences' attention with her compassionate performance on the small screen as Rue in Euphoria and has drawn audiences in on the big screen with her performances in Spider-Man, Far From Home, The Greatest Showman and Dune. We could not be more honored to present Zendaya with this year's CinemaCon Star of the Year award, said Neuhauser. For portraying Rue in Euphoria, Zendaya has already bagged 2 Emmy Awards, 2020, 2022. She made history in 2020 by becoming the youngest lead actress drama winner, 24 at that time, and only the second ever black woman to win the category in the Emmy, following Viola Davis for How to Get Away with Murder. Euphoria is an American teen drama television series based on the Israeli miniseries of the same name. It was created by Ron Lesham and Daphne Levin. According to Deadline, another US-based media house, Zendaya will soon return to the big screen in Warner Bros. And Legendary's Dune, Part 2, which is slated for release on November 3. Denis Villeneuve's second film based on Frank Herbert's classic sci-fi novel will continue to explore the mythic journey of Paul Atreides as he unites with Chani, played by Zendaya, and the Freeman while on a warpath of revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family. Facing a choice between the love of his life and the fate of the known universe, he endeavors to prevent a terrible future only he can foresee. American actress and singer Zendaya is all set to receive CinemaCon Star of the Year award. The annual convention is dedicated to cinema and its associated industries, bringing together cinema owners, film studios, and industry professionals. Its Star of the Year award is given to an actor or actress who has had a significant impact on the film industry in the past year. The award recognizes the individual's talent, box office success, and contribution to the film industry. The award has been presented since 2011 and past recipients include Dwayne Johnson, Scarlett Johansson, Chris Pratt, Emma Stone, and Tom Holland, among others. Zendaya, in a glittering career. Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman began her career as a child model and backup dancer before gaining wider recognition for her role as Rocky Blue on the Disney Channel's sitcom Shake It Up, 2010-2013. Since then, Zendaya has had a successful acting career, with notable roles in films such as The Greatest Showman, 2017, Spider-Man, Homecoming, 2017, and Malcolm and Marie, 2021. She has also made appearances on television shows such as Euphoria 2019 Present, which gave her an Emmy and a Golden Globe, and The OA 2019. In addition to her acting career, Zendaya is a successful singer and has released several singles and music videos. She has also collaborated with other artists, such as Zac Efron, on the soundtrack for The Greatest Showman. In the fashion industry, she has been the face of several campaigns and has designed her own clothing line. Mitch Neuhauser, managing director of CinemaCon, has announced that Zendaya is set to receive this year's CinemaCon Star of the Year award. Zendaya will receive the award at the Big Screen Achievement Awards ceremony on the final night of the convention. CinemaCon 2023 will be held at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas from April 24 to 27. In just a few short years, Zendaya has captured audiences' attention with her compassionate performance on the small screen as Rue in Euphoria and has drawn audiences in on the big screen with her performances in Spider-Man, Far From Home, The Greatest Showman and Dune, said Neuhauser. We could not be more honored to present Zendaya with this year's CinemaCon Star of the Year award.
Zendaya's rise from Disney to Dune. Every major role that defined her career. Zendaya started her journey as a Disney star and went on to win hearts with her work in films like Dune. Here's a look back at roles that shaped her career. From a Disney Channel star to one of Hollywood's brightest lights, Zendaya's career trajectory has been nothing short of meteoric. She started off dancing her way into our hearts on Shake It Up, showcasing her infectious energy and undeniable talent. But it wasn't long before the multi-talented star made her mark in Spider-Man, Homecoming, where she effortlessly stole scenes as MJ, flipping the script on the typical love interest role. Then came Euphoria, where Zendaya's raw, powerful portrayal of Rue solidified her status as a force to be reckoned with, earning her an Emmy at just 24. But she didn't stop there. Enter Dune, where she stepped into the sci-fi realm, bringing life to Chani, leaving fans eagerly awaiting her bigger role in the upcoming sequel. From teen star to global icon, Zendaya's journey proves that she's got the range and the charisma to take on anything that comes her way. Before red carpets and intergalactic battles, Zendaya was just Rocky Blue, your neighborhood dance machine with killer moves and big dreams. Shake It Up wasn't just Disney fluff but the boot camp where Zendaya became a triple threat. She danced, acted, sang, and somehow still made time for tween drama. Fans loved her for being confident but relatable, the girl who could spin on stage and still mess up a school project. Even as a teen, Zendaya carried herself with poise beyond her years, hinting she wasn't sticking to the Disney bubble. While other Disney stars leaned hard into slapstick, Zendaya showed she could handle nuance, timing, and actual storytelling. Shake It Up may have ended in 2013, but its glittery legacy lives on, and so does Rocky's legacy as Zendaya's career launchpad. From here, she didn't just shake things up. She tore the whole ceiling off and moonwalked into the A-list. Zendaya's rise from Disney to Dune. Every major role that defined her career. Zendaya started her journey as a Disney star and went on to win hearts with her work in films like Dune. Here's a look back at roles that shaped her career. By Samriti Goel. April 26, 2025, 1:06 p.m. IST. Follow us. Join us. Exploring roles that shaped Zendaya's career. Exploring roles that shaped Zendaya's career. Photo credit. Prime Video, Instagram. Advertisement. From a Disney Channel star to one of Hollywood's brightest lights, Zendaya's career trajectory has been nothing short of meteoric. She started off dancing her way into our hearts on Shake It Up, showcasing her infectious energy and undeniable talent. But it wasn't long before the multi-talented star made her mark in Spider-Man: Homecoming, where she effortlessly stole scenes as MJ, flipping the script on the typical love interest role. Then came Euphoria, where Zendaya's raw, powerful portrayal of Rue solidified her status as a force to be reckoned with, earning her an Emmy at just 24. But she didn't stop there. Enter Dune, where she stepped into the sci-fi realm, bringing life to Chani, leaving fans eagerly awaiting her bigger role in the upcoming sequel. From teen star to global icon, Zendaya's journey proves that she's got the range and the charisma to take on anything that comes her way. Advertisement. Disney's Shake It Up. Advertisement. Before red carpets and intergalactic battles, Zendaya was just Rocky Blue, your neighborhood dance machine with killer moves and big dreams. Shake It Up wasn't just Disney fluff but the boot camp where Zendaya became a triple threat. She danced, acted, sang, and somehow still made time for tween drama. Fans loved her for being confident but relatable, the girl who could spin on stage and still mess up a school project. Trending. How Aquaman went from meme material to DC's biggest box office hero, a last shot at relevance. Brad Pitt's fiery showdown with Harvey Weinstein. Here's what really happened. Even as a teen, Zendaya carried herself with poise beyond her years, hinting she wasn't sticking to the Disney bubble. While other Disney stars leaned hard into slapstick, Zendaya showed she could handle nuance, timing, and actual storytelling. Shake It Up may have ended in 2013, but its glittery legacy lives on, and so does Rocky's legacy as Zendaya's career launchpad. From here, she didn't just shake things up. She tore the whole ceiling off and moonwalked into the A-list. Spider-Man's MJ. Advertisement. Zendaya as MJ wasn't your typical comic book girlfriend. She was sarcastic, too smart for the room, and deeply uninterested in Peter's awkward stammering, which made her iconic. In Spider-Man: Homecoming, Zendaya flipped expectations. This wasn't a damsel in distress. This girl noticed everything, cracked the best jokes, and still looked unbothered in the face of interdimensional chaos. Her MJ was modern, sharp, and surprisingly grounded for a superhero universe. Across the trilogy, her chemistry with Tom Holland was a web-slinging delight, awkward, emotional, and just the right amount of sweet. Fans loved her dry delivery, messy hair, and lack of fake drama. Zendaya made MJ feel real, not recycled. And honestly, her sarcastic side eyes deserved their own spin-off. With Marvel in her back pocket and box office domination on her resume, this MJ wasn't just a love interest. She was a franchise-level flex. Goodbye glitter, hello grit. As Rue in HBO's Euphoria, Zendaya left her Disney image in the dust. Rue was messy, vulnerable, and painfully, beautifully real. This wasn't a dramatic role for the sake of headlines. It was a fully immersive dive into addiction, trauma, and the chaos of growing up while falling apart. Zendaya brought soul-level honesty to the part, making Rue's highs and lows feel like your own. Her Emmy win wasn't just a shiny award, it was the industry screaming, yes, she's that good. With TikTok dissecting every glance and fans sobbing over her breakdown scenes, Zendaya became the beating heart of a show that pushed every boundary. Euphoria wasn't just a series but a cultural reset, and Rue was its messy, complicated heroine. Zendaya didn't play Rue, she became her. In doing so, she proved that she wasn't just an actress but a revelation. In Malcolm and Marie, Zendaya didn't have CGI, a love triangle, or a dance crew to fall back on. She had monologues. She had tension. She had one co-star in one house, and that's all she needed. The film was a stripped-down showcase of emotional fireworks, and Zendaya held the screen like a storm in a bottle. Every pause, every glare, every whispered insult landed like poetry and punches all at once. This was Zendaya the grown-up, stepping fully into her womanhood as an actress, not just a former teen idol. She navigated the emotional whiplash of love, ego, resentment, and artistic ambition like a stage veteran twice her age. The movie divided critics, but everyone agreed. Zendaya had arrived. She wasn't just keeping up with John David Washington. She was dancing circles around him in silent moments. In Black and White, she proved she was anything but. In Dune, Part 1, Zendaya spoke maybe 10 lines, but somehow stole half the movie. As Chani, the mysterious desert warrior with dream girl energy and serious eyeliner game, she appeared in visions, whispered prophecy, and looked like she knew something the galaxy didn't. Fast forward to Dune, Part 2, and boom, Zendaya leveled up. Chani wasn't just a sidekick, she was the soul of the rebellion, the heart of Paul's struggle, and a force in her own right. Critics called her performance subtle but piercing, which is fancy talk for, she crushed it. In the middle of sandstorms and epic worm fights, Zendaya gave us a character grounded in conviction, rage, and strength. Sci-fi is notorious for underwritten female roles, but not on Zendaya's watch. She brought Chani to life with quiet fire and magnetic presence. You came for the sandworms. You stayed for Zendaya's eyes, saying, I will lead this desert planet, thanks. Zendaya playing a tennis prodigy caught in a tangled love triangle. Sign us up and toss us a courtside seat. In Challengers, directed by Luca Guadagnino, aka the emotional architect of Call Me By Your Name, Zendaya didn't just volley balls, she smashed hearts. The trailer alone had people thirst tweeting and Tumblr reviving. Her character showed competitiveness, charisma, and complicated feelings, making you root for her even when she's a little ruthless. And let's be real. No one else could serve up sensual tension and grand slam energy like Zendaya in a tennis skirt. The film balances adult romance, rivalry, ambition, and identity, which is pretty much Zendaya's resume at this point. It's her first truly adult romantic lead, and by all signs, she ate the role alive. Challengers isn't just a movie about tennis. It's about power, love, and who you become when the game stops being just a game. And Zendaya, she already won. Fans have questions about whether Zendaya will take Tom Holland's last name, and historian Tom Holland amusingly weighed in engagement. Rumors about Tom Holland and Zendaya have been popping up for years now, and we've heard lots of speculation about marriage talk between the two. Fortunately, speculation turned into reality with Holland and Zendaya starting the year officially engaged. Now that the two are about to tie the knot, fans are wondering if the Dune actress will take her fiancé's last name, and historian Tom Holland amusingly gave his opinion. After Tom Holland and Zendaya first met on the set of Spider-Man: Homecoming, we got confirmation that they were dating in July 2021. After over 3 years together, the two became engaged, with Holland's father disclosing that his son had planned his proposal thoroughly. But now that the two are about to become husband and wife, fans like at Red Chinma have one big question, and I'm starting to ponder this myself. So is she gonna be Zendaya Holland, or is he going to become Tom? I feel like it would be hard for me to get used to Zendaya Holland, if that name change were to really happen. I mean, she's Zendaya. It's like if we had to refer to Adele as Adele Paul, after she gets married to Rich Paul. It would feel weird, especially since both women are known for going by only their first names. According to Bustle's Instagram, Tom Holland decided to humorously give his opinion on the name change debate. However, I'm not talking about MCU star Tom Holland, I'm referring to historian and author Tom Holland, who responded to Red Chinma's tweet. Please let it be, Tom. I'm starting to wonder if that's the humorous way of the historian author saying he wants to be the only Tom Holland out there. The actor taking one name would certainly be the way to go about it. The idea of the cherry actor being just Tom, following the celebrity mononym trend would be really amusing. But with Tom being such a common name, I think he's better off using his full name, don't you think? Or maybe he'll take Zendaya's legal last name and be Tom Coleman. It's a fun concept to wonder if Zendaya will be adding another name to her mononym brand name or if Tom Holland will lose a last name after all of this. Social media users took to X to give their hilarious opinions on the subject. All of these funny name combinations prove that the possibilities of a new married name can be endless. While we typically see women take their husband's last name, that's not a hard and fast rule, and Hollywood name changes are a totally different story. Advertisement. A celebrity's stage name is their brand that represents years of recognition for their accomplishments. Changing their name could confuse fans who've known them for a long time. Although sometimes, an A-lister could change their name legally but keep their stage name for professional reasons, like how the real name of Arrested Development's Portia de Rossi is Portia Lee James DeGeneres. While historian Tom Holland amusingly says the British actor should be just Tom, and social media users wonder if Zendaya will be Zendaya Holland, I guess we won't know for sure until the two are legally wed. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the names of the two stayed exactly the same. Zendaya is the face of Louis Vuitton's Resort 2025 campaign. Zendaya, Louis Vuitton's brand ambassador, best known for her feature in the house's recent Takashi Murakami campaign, has been lensed by photographers Inez van Lamsweert and Vinood Matadan in LV's most recent women's campaign for its Resort 2025 collection. The campaign sees Zendaya blown up to huge proportions, looming over the cinematic scenes from the Italian Riviera. According to WWD, who broke the campaign, Lena Kutsovskaya of creative agency Be Good Studios is behind the campaign's art direction. La Roche, a close collaborator and friend of Zendaya's, was behind the styling. Ursula Stephen was cast for hair and Ernesto Casillas for makeup. Louis Vuitton said of the link-up, Zendaya portrays the desire for travel that makes the resort collection so true to the spirit of Louis Vuitton. Damn straight. The images will be dropping in select print titles this Sunday, and will be broadcast on Vuitton's social media channels from May 16. There are still plenty of details that have yet to be announced regarding the upcoming fourth Spider-Man film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but a major piece of casting news has had people speculating over numerous possibilities. The recent announcement that Sadie Sink of Stranger Things fame has been cast in a prominent mystery role has Marvel fans endlessly wondering and theorizing as to who she'll possibly be playing. Some seem to think that she'll help further the integration of the X-Men into the MCU by playing Jean Grey, while others think she'll make history as the first person to ever play the character of Black Cat in live action. One of the most popular speculations, however, seems to be that she'll be playing the role of Spider-Man's most famous love interest. The character of Mary Jane Watson was previously played by Kirsten Dunst, and even by Shailene Woodley, before being cut from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but for the past 9 years, the MCU has yet to move forward with its own proper portrayal. For the last 2 Spider-Man films, Zendaya's character, Michelle Jones, has served as the designated love interest for the titular web-slinger. Despite her popularity, the attempt to make her the official MJ of the MCU was a rather controversial decision for a character, especially for one that hadn't even originated from the comic books. With the casting of Sink, now might be the perfect time to rewrite history and give Peter Parker the romance that he deserves. Zendaya's character in the MCU wasn't what the fans were hoping for Spider-Man. Homecoming did something quite interesting with its introduction of Peter's first love interest. Unlike previous incarnations, it wasn't Mary Jane Watson. Gwen Stacy, or even Betty Brant, but instead a lesser-known love interest from the comics, Liz Allen. Whatever romance that may have been blossoming between the two was ultimately cut short, however, with the revelation that Adrian Toomes the Vulture was her father. At the same time, little did Peter seem to know, he had a secret admirer watching him from the sidelines. The character of Michelle Jones was given the nickname, MJ, in the sequels, but there was a major problem with that. She wasn't the MJ that fans know and love. It might have been one thing if the MCU chose to stick with Michelle as an original character, but the attempt to force the MJ label onto her, even going so far as to claim that Watson was her real last name in Spider-Man: Far From Home, was something that just was never going to work. In their characterization, MJ and Michelle couldn't be any more different. Michelle started out as an introverted bookworm with a sarcastic, deadpan sense of humor in Homecoming, but to her credit, she did evolve quite a bit throughout the two sequels. Even though she maintained her more nihilist outlook and pessimistic personality, she did become less socially awkward and became more of a legitimately caring individual willing to help Peter, alongside Ned. Still, she was a far cry from the extroverted, optimistic, and fun-loving aspiring actress that Stan Lee and Steve Ditko had created. Although many fans have come to enjoy Michelle as an individual and original character, her pessimistic attitude and the filmmakers' attempts to make her into something that she isn't are still rubbing plenty of other people the wrong way. If there is a chance that Sadie Sink will be playing the true MJ in Spider-Man's life, there's also a chance to give the best version of the MJ character yet. The actress's creative director and longtime stylist, La Roche, revealed her 2025 plans. This year's Met Gala theme is super fine, tailoring black style. Zendaya will be at the 2025 Met Gala, but she's doing something different on the red carpet. The actress's creative director and longtime stylist, La Roche, confirmed her attendance during an interview with E! At the Fashion Trust Awards on April 8. "We are going to be on the Met Gala steps, yes, but separately this year," he said. "That's going to be really amazing. We're doing our own thing this year, which is exciting." Roche didn't say whether Zendaya will be walking the red carpet with her fiancé, Tom Holland. But it would be a special first for the couple, as Holland has never been to the Met Gala before, and they have largely avoided joint event appearances. There is a good reason for that. Holland told Men's Health earlier this year that he does not walk the red carpet at Zendaya's premieres, because it's not my moment, it's her moment, and if we go together, it's about us. He added he only attends mandatory industry events for the same reason. He does not want to take attention away from the real stars of the night. While Holland has never been to the Met Gala, Zendaya is a seasoned veteran. She has attended in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2024. She and Roche have done numerous Met Galas together. During one of their most famous appearances, Roche dressed up as the fairy godmother to Zendaya's Cinderella at the 2019 event, where the theme was camp, notes on fashion. Zendaya was notably a co-chair at last year's Met Gala, where she and Roche presented two different red carpet looks. This year's Met Gala theme is super fine, tailoring black style. It will be held on May 5. Zendaya and Tom Holland make new public appearance following engagement. Zendaya brought her fiancé, Tom Holland, with her to work on April 25, when she continued filming season 3 of Euphoria in Los Angeles. Zendaya and Tom Holland are taking the next step in their relationship, because they're engaged. Sources close to the couple tell TMZ, the Spider-Man star popped the question between Christmas and New Year's, dropping to one knee in a very intimate setting in one of Zendaya's family homes in the United States. We're told Tom didn't make a huge show of the engagement. It wasn't a big, over-the-top proposal. Instead, it was very romantic and intimate. Our sources say the family wasn't there. It was just a sweet moment between Tom and Zendaya. Tom and Zendaya started dating back in 2021. Several years after meeting on the set of Spider-Man: Homecoming. Our sources say Tom and Zendaya haven't started planning their wedding yet. They've both got a lot of Hollywood projects and commitments coming up, so we're told it will be a bit before they dip into wedding planning. The way actor Tom Holland tells it, studios have an incentive to cast him and girlfriend Zendaya in the same movie. They would only have to pay for one hotel room. Zendaya, the Oakland-born actress and singer, and Holland figure to spend a good chunk of 2025 working together on their fourth Spider-Man, film and Oppenheimer, director Christopher Nolan's latest project, which is shrouded in secrecy. Studios love it. One hotel room, separate drivers, Holland said on the Dish podcast, as reported by Variety. We're not crazy now. Listen, it's work, all right. Sale. 25 cents for 3 months. Sign in. Just in. 5 meters ago. Trump administration eyeing another Bay Area facility for immigration detention. Trending. 100 days of Trump. Pipe. Jimmy Butler. Pipe. Earthquake risk. Pipe. Neil Young. Pipe. Job migration. Pipe. Top 100 restaurants. Pipe. UC acceptance rates. Arts and entertainment. Tom Holland on benefit of acting with Zendaya. One hotel room. By G. Alan Johnson. Staff writer. December 18, 2024. Longtime couple Tom Holland, left, and Zendaya, shown in 2021, are scheduled to make 2 films together in 2025. Longtime couple Tom Holland, left, and Zendaya, shown in 2021, are scheduled to make 2 films together in 2025. Emma McIntyre. The way actor Tom Holland tells it, studios have an incentive to cast him and girlfriend Zendaya in the same movie, they would only have to pay for 1 hotel room. Zendaya, the Oakland-born actress and singer, and Holland figure to spend a good chunk of 2025 working together on their 4th, Spider-Man, film and Oppenheimer, director Christopher Nolan's latest project, which is shrouded in secrecy. Sale. 25 cents for 3 months. Unlock access to news that informs, guides and inspires. ACT Now. Studios love it. One hotel room, separate drivers, Holland said on the Dish podcast, as reported by Variety. We're not crazy now. Listen, it's work, all right. Advertisement. Article continues below this ad. Holland went on to call working with Zendaya a saving grace. Best thing that's ever happened to me, he said. It's just that perfect thing when you're on set and a director will give you a note that maybe you don't agree with, or I know that she doesn't particularly like, and it's just that, like, familiar glance at each other of like, can't wait to talk about that later. Meanwhile, Zendaya, who starred in 2 box office successes this year, Dune, Part 2, and Challengers, gushed in the recent Hollywood issue of Vanity Fair about working with Holland. It's actually strangely comfortable, she said. It's like second nature, if anything. You feel extra safe with the person you're acting beside. I love working with him. He's so talented, and so passionate about what he does. He always gives things 1000%, even if he's absolutely worn down. I really appreciate that about him. It feels pretty normal. That's how we met. Literally, at a chemistry read. The actress and actor hanging out marked the first time the couple have been photographed together since their engagement in January. Holland was seen talking to his fiancée outside her trailer while carrying her miniature Schnauzer Noon. The 28-year-old wore a cream sweatshirt, black jeans, white sneakers, and a red baseball cap, while Zendaya sported a white sweatshirt, brown sweatpants, and tan mini Uggs. The Spider-Man No Way Home stars went public with their relationship in 2021 but have not commented on their engagement, although the 28-year-old actress wore her engagement ring. Meanwhile, Zendaya's stylist, La Roche, shared hints about the couple's wedding plans. He added that, of course, he would be involved in the bride's dress and shared the event's timing. All the die-hard Spider-Man fans have been eagerly waiting for updates on the 4th installment. While it's usually Tom Holland who spills the tea, this time we've got some new info about the cast, especially whether Zendaya is returning. Recent reports suggest the actress will appear in the next web-slinger outing. However, her role might not be quite what fans remember from the earlier films. According to Cosmic Circus, Zendaya is expected to have a minor role. It's far away, Roach told E! News. They're both doing a bunch of films this year, and there's a lot of premieres next year, so you'll see a lot of red carpets. I'm resting up for 2026. For those unfamiliar, Spider-Man, Brand New Day is set to take place between Avengers, Doomsday, starring Robert Downey Jr., and Avengers, Secret Wars. The film is expected to serve as a crucial link between the 2 major superhero ensemble movies. The project was first confirmed by Tom Holland during his appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where he said, "Everything's good to go. We're nearly there. It's super exciting. Yeah, I can't wait." The official title was later revealed by the film's director, Destin Daniel Cretton, at CinemaCon. Additional reports suggest that filming for the fourth installment will kick off this summer, a timeline also confirmed by Cretton, who teased even more surprises during his CinemaCon presentation. The filmmaker even surprised fans by bringing Tom Holland on-screen virtually, as the actor couldn't attend the event in person. The likely reason for the Devil All the Time star's absence was his ongoing shoot for The Odyssey, a feature film directed by the legendary Christopher Nolan. While neither has spoken about their engagement or wedding plans, the Uncharted actor has shared his thoughts about his future and mentioned he wants to start a family. "When I have kids, you'll never see me in movies anymore," he stated in an interview with Men's Health. Holland added that all he will hear is, "Golf and Dad," when he disappears off the face of the earth. He is expected to make his next appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU) in Spider-Man: Brand New Day, scheduled to release on July 31, 2026. The grand entry of The Odyssey features a star-studded cast, including Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, and Robert Pattinson. Tom Holland will reunite with his Spider-Man co-stars, including Jon Bernthal and girlfriend Zendaya. The Odyssey, based on ancient Greek pilgrimage literature, is set to release on July 17, 2026, while Spider-Man: Brand New Day follows closely with its release on July 31, 2026. All products featured on Glamour are independently selected by our editors. However, we may receive compensation from retailers and/or from purchases of products through these links. Zendaya and Tom Holland have been at the center of romance rumors since meeting on the set of Spider-Man: Homecoming in 2016. For years the Hollywood co-stars refrained from confirming or denying their relationship, until some kissing photos did the work for them in 2021. More than 3 years later, the pair couldn't appear more in love, not even breakup rumors could get them down. In fact, the couple is now engaged. Here's everything you need to know about Zendaya and Tom Holland's relationship timeline, with the most recent updates at the top. They had confirmed their relationship in 2021 after they were seen sharing a smooch. However, a new report of Heat magazine established that the couple have been unable to agree on suitable marriage date due to the actress' busy schedule. A source close to the couple began the tip by stating, "If Tom could elope with Zendaya, he would, but she's way too level-headed for that." The Spy also said of the Disney star, "She has a vision of how she wants her wedding to be, and that includes all her family being there and having a proper celebration." They remarked in conclusion, "They both looked at their schedules and tried to figure out a way to fit it in this year, but there's just no way, and there's even some question about whether they'll be able to manage it in 2026. Tom Holland publicly supports fiancée Zendaya for first time since engagement. Tom Holland and Zendaya were seen together for the first time since getting engaged. Zendaya returns to work to film the upcoming season of her hit series Euphoria. Her fiancé Tom Holland was spotted visiting her on set. This marks one of the first times the couple have been seen in public together since Holland popped the question earlier this year. As seen in photos obtained by People, which were taken in Los Angeles on Friday, April 25, both stars can be seen spending some time together outside of Zendaya's trailer on the Euphoria set. Holland also brought along a special guest for the occasion, his other half's miniature schnauzer Noon. In the flicks, Zendaya wore a casual look for her day at work, keeping it comfy in a white sweatshirt, brown sweatpants and a pair of cozy Ugg slippers as she sipped on a green drink. Other photos show Holland carrying the well-behaved pup while sporting a pair of black jeans, a cream sweatshirt, and a red baseball cap. Back in January, a family source confirmed to TMZ that the Uncharted actor proposed to his longtime girlfriend at one of her family's houses over the holidays. Everyone close to them knew an engagement was happening, a source told People after the news broke. "He's always been crazy about her. He always knew she was the one. They have something very special." The couple first met while filming 2017's Spider-Man: Homecoming, with Holland in the titular role and Zendaya playing his love interest MJ. Though the pair sparked relationship rumors that year, a source said at the time that they were romantically linked but were careful to keep it private. They were adamant in public that they were nothing but close friends. "We are like the best of friends," Holland told People at the time. "She's so great and amazing." In 2021, after years of rumors, the pair finally confirmed their relationship when they were photographed kissing inside a car in July. 2 months later, they made their relationship Instagram official. My MJ, have the happiest of birthdays, Holland wrote under a photo of them together. Gimme a call when you're SP up XXX, Zendaya quickly responded to the post, calling now. Fast forward to 2025. Zendaya hit the 2025 Golden Globes red carpet wearing a massive diamond ring on her left ring finger, in addition to a T tattoo on her ribcage that fans believe is dedicated to Holland. Shortly after, it was confirmed that the two are, in fact, engaged. Zendaya and Tom Holland coordinate in athleisure for first appearance post-engagement. Zendaya and Tom Holland's red carpet appearances may be few and far between, but behind the scenes, the Spider-Man, No Way Home actor is more than happy to support his on- and off-screen leading lady. Case in point. While the couple have been laying low since Zendaya hard launched their engagement news with a multi-watt diamond ring at the Golden Globes, Holland was in doting boyfriend mode on Friday as he visited his girlfriend with an adorable guest on the set of Euphoria. In photos shared by People, Zendaya and Tom could be seen coordinating in cozy athleisure for their rare joint public outing, their first appearance together since news of their engagement broke in January. The Challenger's actress embraced a California casual ethos as she enjoyed snacks and an iced green drink while taking a break from filming Euphoria. Zendaya, who went makeup-free and wore her highlighted brown hair down in natural air-dried curls, wore a cozy cream hoodie paired with mocha brown sweatpants, gray socks, and short gray Uggs. Meanwhile, Holland matched his girlfriend's aesthetic with a white sweatshirt, barrel-legged slate gray jeans, and white tennis shoes while hanging out with her on set. Holding his fiancée's dog Noon in his arms, the actor also repped his non-alcoholic beer brand Barrow with a red baseball cap. It's a welcome sighting for Tom Daya fans, as Holland wasn't by Zendaya's side at the January 4 Golden Globes, where she sparked engagement speculation with the diamond ring and a new T tattoo. However, the actor previously revealed why he rarely makes public appearances with Zendaya during an interview with Men's Health. He shared that he purposefully skips red carpet events to let his now fiancée shine, telling the publication, "Because it's not my moment, it's her moment, and if we go together, it's about us." Tom Holland makes cute visit to Zendaya on the set of Euphoria, with their puppy. On Friday, Tom Holland was photographed stopping by the Euphoria set in Los Angeles to visit his fiancée, Zendaya. The couple were both in comfortable looks, with Holland wearing a yellow sweatshirt and wide-legged black pants. He had on a red baseball cap with his non-alcoholic beer brand Barrow's logo on it and carried Zendaya's miniature schnauzer, Noon, under one arm as he headed back to the car. Zendaya was holding a green drink and a bunch of snacks during her break, and was wearing brown sweatpants, a cream hoodie, and fuzzy ankle booties over thick socks. She had her hair down in loose curls, some tucked into her top. The pair reportedly hung out in Zendaya's trailer for a bit before Holland headed home with the puppy. Zendaya is working on the HBO show's third season, along with co-stars Alexa Demi and Sydney Sweeney. The Spider-Man co-stars have been engaged since January 2025, quietly announcing the engagement when Zendaya walked the red carpet for the 2025 Golden Globes wearing her engagement ring. Tom figured the holidays were the best time to propose in a very low-key way, a source told Us Weekly at the time. She didn't want anything over the top. A week later, another source told Us Weekly that Holland and Zendaya are on the same page about having kids fairly soon. Tom really wants to have a family, and he and Zendaya are on the same page about having kids and wanting to start a family together, the source said, adding that the actor is very focused on building a family and his career. They continued, Tom is a very old school English guy in the way that he wants to have a family and have kids relatively young. Tom Holland surprises Zendaya on Euphoria set. Couple makes first appearance since engagement. Tom Holland and Zendaya are not missing a chance to set couple goals. The Spider-Man fame visited his fiancée Zendaya on the sets of the upcoming season of Euphoria in Los Angeles. The photos showed them hanging out with each other outside of Zendaya's trailer on set. This marks the couple's first appearance since their engagement announcement in January. Tom Holland visits Zendaya on set of Euphoria. In the viral photos, Zendaya can be seen dressed in a white sweatshirt and brown sweatpants and carrying a green drink in her hand, standing in front of Tom. He wore a cream sweatshirt with a black jeans and a red baseball cap. Tom can be seen carrying Zendaya's pet dog Noon in his arms. As per People Report, the photos were taken in Los Angeles on Friday, April 25. Tom and Zendaya got engaged after he proposed her at one of her family's houses over the holidays. In January this year, after the news of their engagement emerged online, later it was confirmed by Tom's father, Dominic Holland, via his blog on Patreon. He revealed how his son planned every detail of the intimate proposal. Tom, as you know by now, was very incredibly well prepared. He had purchased a ring, he had spoken with her father and gained permission to propose to his daughter. Tom had everything planned out. When, where, how, what to say, what to wear. Tom Holland and Zendaya relationship timeline. Things began after Tom and Zendaya first met as co-stars in 2016 on the set of Spider-Man: Homecoming. During the filming, they were often spotted together and were seen on each other's Instagram feeds, which sparked rumors of them dating each other. They kept on hinting about their relationship by praising each other's work at public events but always ignored making it official. But in the year 2021, the couple confirmed their romance after the two were photographed kissing in public. They also made their relationship Instagram official 2 months after their viral photos. Tom shared a post, which read, "My MJ, have the happiest of birthdays. Gimme a call when you're SP up XXX," along with a picture of them together. To this, Zendaya replied, "Calling now." After years of dating, Zendaya sparked the engagement rumors after she flaunted a massive diamond ring on her left ring finger at the 2025 Golden Globes red carpet. Along with T tattoo on her ribcage that is believed to be dedicated to Holland. Meanwhile, on the work front, Tom Holland and Zendaya will be seen in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. The epic action fantasy movie is scheduled to release on July 17, 2026.